Monty Lester meeting at the center circle with the hometown kid, Leah Crosby. And it's FDU controlling the opening tip. And there's their big addition, Madlena Gerke, attacking for a quick 2 points.
And that's one thing to keep an eye on. This team is fast. Coach Gately went out and recruited a fast team. They set up their offense fast. They want to look to score quickly in the shot clock.
Yeah, Madlena Gerke is one behind Ava Renninger on the NEC points list. She's 5th in the conference. No surprise, Rutgers pounds it inside with Amani Lester. First shot is tipped, and we got a scrum for the loose ball. In for Nene Njai, and she shuffles her feet.
Probably just wasn't in rhythm, tried to look for a better shot.
And here's Ava Renninger. Grew up outside Philadelphia, went to Archbishop Wood. And kicks it for Crosby, who went to nearby St. Thomas Aquinas High School, and an offensive rebound for Kaylee McDonald.
Well, that's what McDonald does. Crashes the boards hard, flies in from the wing.
Gerke comes off the jab step, and it's knocked away by Walker, but a foul. And that foul is on the Rutgers point guard, Kayla Ivey, who leads the Big Ten in minutes. Been out there basically every minute the last 3 games. Late in the timer, and Perkins comes up with a steal. Njai needs to gain one more step, didn't make a difference. Right into the body to get Rutgers on the board.
Really strong move, and we talked about the offensive performance against Rhode Island. They were great from the floor, right? But they want to get more fast break points. That's how Coach Washington wants them to play. Only 11 in that game, so a nice start for Njai, just taking it all the way.
Crosby, open look, and swishes it. Middlesex County Player of the Year last year. That's the conference we're in currently, so a lot of family in the stands for her today.
Absolutely going to cheer her on. And that was a nice-looking mid-range. Not particularly her game, but can hit it.
Walker backing down. That's off the side of the backboard. Good showing to start the game from the post defenders for FDU. As Crosby tries to drive, trying to clean it up, and Perkins clears. Now we got a foul downstairs as Walker and Gerke sparred. And a quick in for Antonia Bates, who just entered. Came on with Yassine Njai. Here's Perkins, Rutgers' top returner. Can't serve at home.
Really nice move, just kind of short-armed it there.
Oh, you can see the pace already, even in the half court, that FDU wants to play with. Crosby directing traffic. McDonald's, FDU's gonna have to force something. Renninger slips it down to the block, and it's laid home by Ose Owusu.
Absolutely a beautiful pass from Renninger.
And Njai creating, she gets fouled. So first free throw good for Nene Njai. So much has impressed us so far in Nene Njai's first few weeks at Rutgers. Top 10 in the Big Ten in points, top 10 also in field goal percentage, leads the league in free throws, and she's just been efficient, effective in every phase of the game.
She has. I mean, it's been fun. I mean, not many faults you can really bring up in her. She defends, she sits down, she guards the ball handler, she makes it tough. She's long, and she can score multiple ways.
Now, she did get in foul trouble against Rhode Island as Gerke picks up her own foul here. It really has been an impressive start for her breakout year. Renninger, how did she find McDonald open? Through ball won't go. Following it, Renninger's got it with some help from Ose Owusu. Crosby on the second chance, in and out. FDU early edge on the glass. Ivy pulls and connects. Kayla Ivey bringing the three-point shooting to Rutgers.
Well, it seems like she really loves that shot in the exact same spot every time. Pushes it in transition. You sag off of her way too much, and she can hit it quickly, get the shot off in transition.
Three ball for Rutgers there, 7-6. It's a Scarlet Knight edge. McDonald poised.
Really nice pump fake. You can see the skills that FDU have, very fundamental.
Perkins striding through the lane, got herself a great look. FDU running, Bates knocks it away, at least slowing down the break. but Renninger on the reload gets cash.
Coming out hot. They're coming out hot, Dom.
Well, buckle up. We could be in for a good one.
Yeah, I mean, look at Renninger being able to hit a three, get her team going in multiple ways. We've seen it on display already. FDU up 4. You can't combat that on Rutgers' end, so the ball's got to move, and they're doing a really nice job of moving around the perimeter.
The ball moves into FDU's hands. Turnover Rutgers. First change of the game for FDU. Bella Toomey, junior forward, is on the floor. She's one of their tallest, healthy players today. And Renninger draws a foul.
So it's just been a high IQ. And the way they play so fast, there has to be multiple high IQ players out there on the floor playing off of each other in the motion offense.
That's the thing that's impressive to me about FDU and about Stephanie Gately, right? This is her 39th season as a college basketball head coach. This is not a 39-year-old offensive system.
Yeah, I mean, she's seen the game change so much, and it has changed in a way where it's so fast now. You have to play fast. We talked to her a little bit last season, and she told us you have to adjust with how the game is moving. And right now, just playing in the half-court sets, we're trying to get a good shot, but we're trying to get it quickly and getting downhill, and they hit you right there in the chest by trying to take advantage of every mismatch.
Just used to be a half-court, use the whole clock kind of coach, but nobody plays like that.
Yeah, they don't. They really don't.
So FDU doesn't either. Well, what is Rutgers' response to a 7-0 run? It's Nene Njai. She missed it. Lester fouled on the putback.
She really loves that spin move. To the left, you're doing the scouting report on Nene Njai. Likes to take it right, spin back left. Usually finds herself wide open. That one, I think she just missed it. And nice job by Lester being on the offensive glass.
So free throws for Rutgers breakout big Amani Lester, who's had 2 double-digit scoring games out of the 4. She had never done that in her 3 seasons of college ball before coming to Rutgers. And a good sign for the Scarlet Knights is they're perfect from the stripe. And setting up the full court pressure. Talk about FDU being Rutgers being a long team, tall, long-armed. They're not afraid of letting FDU go quickly, as you see a turnover there. Not afraid of playing into FDU's fast play with that full court press.
They definitely want to play fast, and Coach Washington's style, that's what she wants to do. Be intentional on the offensive end, but just know that you have to move the basketball quickly to throw the defense off. And that time, FDU too fast with the turnover. Rutgers doing a nice job running them off the line.
Ivy, mid-range. And that will be a foul against Joy Johnson. And Rutgers will be in the bonus on the next FDU foul. Ivy, shooter's pocket. And another foul on the rebounding action. This time it's on Walker. FDU's already played at Purdue and at Notre Dame this year. Both of those were sizable losses, but they've been in those environments, especially think about playing the Irish. There is something that is familiar to this group, even a younger side, playing in an environment like this.
There's nothing but prep you for conference play. Just playing in smaller gyms, and playing against powerhouse schools to just get ready.
Njai off the mark. Rutgers 2 of 10 shooting. McDonald's open. Couple opportunities lately where FDU has not been able to capitalize. Still they lead by 4. Njai, that's an offensive foul.
But once again, having to go to the bench, and now back-to-back games we've seen her get in foul trouble.
So the Scarlet Knights stay colds. Can FDU add to the lead? Renninger, spot up. FDU 1 of 5 from distance. Perkins leading the break. And that'll be another offensive foul.
I think that Perkins kind of dipped the shoulder down just a little bit to give the referee that call. Same with Njai. Arm bar, maybe didn't extend it too far out her body, but the referee's calling it tight now.
It definitely hinders a Rutgers team that wants to play physical, use its size advantage. Johnson. FDU hasn't scored in almost 3 minutes, but a good look for Renninger. That won't fall either. And how about a third try? FDU flying in for the boards. McDonald now. And they're probably trying to will those buckets in. Rutgers just won for its last 8. Ivy scored 3 of the points. She hit a 3 early on. Lester straight into the paint, and she gets fouled. Well, Lester was about to sub out of the game before realizing that Rutgers was in the bonus and coming back to the stripe. Yeah, Kokus Washington trying to rotate some of her players because 2 who we expected to be in the rotation this year, Lauren Swan and Faith Blackstone, 3 players out. The big one is Lily Park, a senior 6'2" forward who definitely would have contributed today.
I mean, last year was on the NEC all-tournament team, very talented player. Averaged almost 10 points a game last year, so definitely give you some offensive looks and size at 6'2" that they're missing here today.
Well, in spite of that, it's the Knights over the Scarlet Knights by a bucket. And another turnover. Rutgers really ratcheting it up. And there's Gerke responding to take it back. Trailer 3. Man, they just cannot buy a triple.
They're getting some really good looks.
I mean, they're open.
Yeah, wide open. Just can't knock them down.
Gerke puts it on the deck this time and can't hit that either. The offense is failing FDU right now. They're doing everything but putting it in the rim. Kennedy Brandt on the floor for Rutgers. Walker for Bates, and it's knocked away. Contact there.
Too much congestion in there for that pass.
Well, we've hit the final minute. It's turned into, I guess you can call it a defensive first quarter as Crosby misses. Both teams are shooting under 30%. Sluggish Sunday.
Yeah. Defensive-minded one for sure.
Yeah, like it or not. Rutgers wants to feed the post again. And Perkins got grabbed.
I mean, foul trouble really dampens the momentum that you might have. And we talked about they came out so hot offensively and then starting to look for it again. We're just missing wide open shots. And now you're having 2 players in foul trouble having to go to the bench for FDU.
Well, Rutgers is perfect at the line today, 8 for 8. And even though its offense has not been so hot, Rutgers has tied it at 13 all because FDU's been sitting on these 13 points for 5 minutes now. It is frosty on this side of the floor. But one more possession for the Knights with 4 seconds separating game and shot clock. Renninger with Bates. That's tipped, but staying here.
Nice active hands just to knock it out of bounds so they don't get an easy kick out for the 3. They've been looking for it.
Renninger, there's another open one. Will not fall. And Perkins flies in. Time for the Knights. Yassine Njai rim running, but missed the shot. 2 seconds. Renninger in time. No.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
FDU's big issue, 1 of 9 from downtown. And a lot of those 9 looks were open. Njai inside. Perkins, and it's 3 in the key.
Offensive foul going the other way, or, 3 seconds in the key. And the turnovers have been an issue for Rutgers this year. And so far, have quite a few to start.
7 already.
Yeah.
For Rutgers. Scarlet Knights with a win would go to 4-1. They're going to play their first road game next week. So trying to carry some momentum into that game at Auburn Thursday. Coming off the high of beating Rhode Island, who's a serious Atlantic 10 championship contender. But a slow start. Nene Njai, 4 points, 1 of 3 shooting. Puts it on the deck, forcing her way all the way to the rack.
Really nice job just creating for herself, calling her own number to finish that shot. They have desperately needed to get into an offensive groove. Hopefully seeing that attack can help.
She's somebody who can just make a bucket. Reese Downey, that was flat. And a foul on the rebound against McDonald's. Well, here's a rare moment for Rutgers. Kayla Ivey, the point guard, is going to the bench, and Zachara Perkins will run the point. This was a regular sight last year where she had to be Rutgers' Swiss Army knife with all the injuries. Ivey's played basically every minute the last 2 weeks, so she rarely has gotten a rest, the 6th-year senior. As Bates Euro steps in, Njai flies in. And Walker travels.
And you could tell that was going to be too congested, and Bates was open there in the corner for the kick out. But Yaya Njai and Janae Walker just had too much congestion there in the lane to make something happen.
It almost seems like it's too much of a good thing for Rutgers. We
Yeah.
talked about their size advantage, but you've said it's been stuffed or congested or packed in there a lot, because it has. McDonald, there it is. It's a long 2, but it's a sight for sore eyes.
It had to be a sigh of relief after that one, right? Everyone on the team trying to get their jumper going, and then finally they can hit one.
FDU's first points in almost 8 minutes as Walker mounts a quick response.
Really nice under control decision making from Bates. Getting to the free throw line, brings the ball up high, defense jumps, and Walker continuing to be active to get the cutter.
First 2 points for Walker coming off arguably her best game of her career. 7 points and her career high 10 rebounds. McDonald's for Osei Owusu. Downey's gonna hoist. Long spell for FDU. Renninger hasn't had a shot. That's
7th offensive board.
pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Corner 3, that falls.
Their offense, another opportunity. 7 offensive boards for FDU, and then finally hitting another 3 to make them pay.
Njai wants it inside, catches with a lot of contact. Yassine Njai so far this year 0 of 5 at the line, including that one. Tallest player on the team at 6'4", transferring in after 2 years at North Carolina Greensboro. And first free throw made as a Scarlet Knight.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
So Renninger is the one highlight returner. We know FDU wants a better showing, as Gerke gets hit and wins 3 free throws.
So I give a lot of credit to FDU. They've been battling down low, which has got them in foul trouble. You got 3 players in foul trouble right now, but they've been scrappy. They've been wanting, they've been after it. So now Rutgers on the other end just kind of has to exploit their height advantage, you know, get the ball in the paint just a little bit more.
Now Rutgers has tried to work it inside, but only 6 paint points. You're watching the 3 free throws for Madalena Gerke, fouled on a corner 3 before the timeout, and she's perfect on them. All of that adding up to a 3-point FDU lead. Knights struggled mightily in their first 2 games against power conference teams, lost by 19 at Purdue on opening day. 2 days later, lost by 46 to Notre Dame. Giving Rutgers all it can handle right now as Lester goes right at the defense.
And took it right by her to score the easy lay.
Now, speaking of Renninger, Antonia Bates has been almost face guarding Renninger the last few minutes.
Yeah, been trying to make it difficult. I mean, she's 6'3".
Rutgers trying to take the NEC Rookie of the Year out of the game. And she's got 3 to shoot. Renninger, it's a long 2. And a long rebound for Bates.
Again, nice defense from Bates. On the ball handler, then run out to contest. Renninger.
Lester, open corner for Perkins. And a three. Rutgers needed that one.
Yeah, definitely had to feel good. After we saw Perkins kind of come alive from the three-point line last game. Shooting with confidence. Nice to see one go down.
5 points for Perkins. Second made three for the Scarlet Knights. Gerke answers.
Had a game this season where she hit 5. Really loves to look for the 3 ball.
Six lead changes, 5 ties. And for most of this first half, FDU's been in control. And Renninger not quite on the same page. We'll get a foul, though, that'll reset this all. Deja Young on the floor for the first time. McDonald's blows by her and gets her own miss. Renninger now with 3 to shoot. That's in time, but it's an air ball. What can NJ create next? Over the top and missed the shot.
Yeah, it looks like she made that shot just a little bit more difficult than she wanted. Picked up her dribble too early at the free throw line. Just tried to make something happen.
Yeah, you can see FDU hunting those threes. McDonald was. Renninger out of control and a turnover plus a foul. FDU calls Ava Renninger the general. She is the floor general, one of the best point guards in the NEC. The best point guard in the NEC, let me get that right. And Rutgers clearly trying to take the general out of the game. That's just her first, FDU's 4th though, so Rutgers will shoot free throws on fouls the last few minutes. Young saw the open spot, but couldn't get the pass there quick enough. And look at Renninger scanning the floor, dropping it in for Downey. Knights trying to add to the lead.
But the Knights got to set something up offensively. Right now, it seems like they're just trying to beat the height down the floor.
Yeah, FDU, by a large margin, leads its conference in three-pointers made and attempted. But right now, just 20% from distance. Even still, leading by 1, as Rutgers has its own rough showing on this side of the floor. Walker vying downstairs with Osei Owusu, and it's late in the shot clock. Perkins deep in her bag for a bucket. That was nifty.
Oh, that was nice. Behind the back, patient. She stays at the same pace the entire time on that possession. Not rushed, just focused on the finish. Really nice move.
Rutgers by 1. Toomey back on the floor. Inside 10 to shoot. Renninger's trying to slip 8s. That's easier said than done. 2 to shoot. McDonald's. That's another shot clock violation. And one more possession for Rutgers to close a first half that's had 7 lead changes in 5 ties. Lester back on the floor. No surprise, NJ's got it. 5 seconds. Renninger in her grill, and that's a carry. Wow.
Didn't see a carry though, Dom.
Yeah, you rarely see that call. 2 to shoot. Kaylee McDonald's off in time.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Who is going to step up? That's the question for this second half. NJ. Stuck in the mid-range. Lester, perfect positioning.
Really nice job by Lester just floating into the paint. Gerke has been jumping over the top of that screen, forcing NJ to go left. And terrific execution. Once she gets into the paint, just waits for the next available player, and that became Lester.
And that's 8 points for the Rutgers big, Amani Lester. Leah Crosby, the freshman, wants it inside. Renninger on a drive for Gerke. That's a 3. And we're tied again at 29.
You know, it's a really nice help defense. Ivy stepped up, picked up the ball handler, but an easy kick out to the shooter. We talked about how good she is at shooting three-point line. Cannot leave her open.
Atlanta Gerke, the first to double figures. She's got 11. Ivy inside the arc. And Njai, wow, this is staying here. Seven lead changes, 6 ties. I mean, this is exactly what you'd hope for if you're FDU, especially shorthanded like they are today.
Absolutely. Keeping the game close, staying in it, running your offense, executing.
Njai trying to deny Gerke. Renninger switches onto the big. Now Crosby. And Osei-Owusu flags down the rebounds.
Once again, on the offensive glass is FDU.
And it's thrown away.
Very unfortunate here, just having to learn how to capitalize and be smart with decision-making and shot selection after they're getting offensive boards.
Ivy step back for 3. And Rutgers has gone cold from distance now. Right down the middle, Osei-Owusu gets blocked by Perkins. Big rejection from Zachara Perkins. Can Rutgers turn that into points? Njai for 3. No. And Osei-Owusu gets tangled up. Focusing at a bigger position on the floor, quite literally, after, as we told you, playing a lot of point guard last year, even at 6'3". And now gets to the mid-range. Walker lowers her shoulder. It rolls in, plus the foul. She has already outscored her season from last year in its entirety. More points this year already, including the 7 points, 10 rebounds she had on Thursday. Really cool to see her put that off-season work, getting her body right, getting her nutrition right, putting that into practice with a starting role now.
Yeah, she talks about how grateful she was just being able to showcase that this season, being healthy and just getting herself in shape so she can be better for her team.
Rutgers again forces a late shot clock. Renninger stuck. That's a travel, a double dribble after Bates tipped it.
Bates been all over Renninger.
Perkins wanted the switch. Going at the big Toomey for a step back 2. It's in and out. And we're going to get a double foul as Walker got tied up with Crosby. The second on the Rutgers big, but for FDU freshman Leah Crosby, that's her 4th foul. And so she's forced to sit, somebody who's been a starter for all 5 of their games. Out of the FDU timeout, out of the media timeout, FDU's not scored for more than 3 minutes, and they won't hear. It's a travel.
That took them off rhythm offensively. And this is what you have to do when you're having a poor shooting night. You have to hype yourself up. Worry about the things that you can control, and that's defensively hyping your team up after getting some stops.
And Rutgers turn the defense into offense. They go back inside for Walker. She missed it, but there's Bates. And we got a foul on the floor. Redshirt junior after sitting out almost all of last year with a knee injury. As Walker spins in, missed it, and there's Bates flying in again and fits it out for Perkins and a 3. There's the contributions.
How about Perkins knocking down a couple of threes in this one?
10 points for the sophomore Perkins, and the Rutgers lead is the largest it's been, 5. Gerke looks for an opening. McDonald's on the drive through 2 defenders, and Ivy clears it.
Once again, team defense.
Walker doesn't get the roll that time, and Perkins comes flying in. Now Bates for 3. 3rd try. Walker Rutgers scores again with tenacious rebounding.
Great job cleaning it up. Walker just staying into the mix. Not sure. We'll have to see another look at it, but maybe a bumping of knees. It looked like she was straight up on that contest.
Yeah. So one of FDU's 2 best scorers comes off the floor, and a good time for Stephanie Gately to call time.
Wow, that's scary, holding the front of her leg around that shin area.
Yeah, so she's out of our view now on the trainer's table. Meanwhile, without her, it's a turnover.
In double figures, the only player in double figures for FDU, and has to exit the game. So now other players just having to step up. It's still close here and still a lot of time.
Yeah, Rutgers, this is their opportunity to put the game out of reach. Best few minutes for the Scarlet Knights, but Walker called for the moving screen. And so Walker sits with 3 fouls. Amani Lester checks back in. Now Rutgers trying to force another turnover. 14 of them from FDU, and nearly half in this quarter already. You can see it's not been a great day for the offenses, but somebody's going home with a win. And they don't count up pretty wins when you get to March, that's for sure. Renninger off the hesitation, floats it home. Impressive bucket for FDU's star guard.
You know, very tough. And we said other players going to have to step up. She's a scorer for this team, but another offensive foul. And this one, I will say, Joy Johnson looked set and was waiting on Nene Njai, who he knows likes to get downhill, likes to score in a hurry.
Doing it again today. And breaking the press for an open Reese, down a 3 that will not fall.
That's a good look. And FDU played a lot like they did in that first quarter, how fast they were trying to get a shot.
Ivy swirling and scooping, but missed it. Lester, 3rd try, no. How about a 4th? Yes! Putting it on their head, she says.
When she released the basketball, she knew it was off, winning, got her own rebound to finish on the other side.
Now how about this matchup? 5'6" Renninger against 6'3" Lester. McDonald's to the rim, no. Bates stripped away. Great hustle from Kaylee McDonald. And a Renninger jumper, that falls.
Makes them pay. And how about the motor on McDonald? She is flying around everywhere.
Now she's only scored 4 points today, but she's done a lot of the other stuff, keeping FDU in it. Rutgers looking for one more good shot here at the end of the quarter. Lester, yeah, she got grabbed. Meanwhile, Rutgers picked a great day to have its best free throw shooting game. The jury's still out, still got a 4th quarter left to play.
Yeah.
But 12 of 14 and 86%. And I guess you can blame me on that one, I don't know.
Well, we knew that free throws are going to matter, right, in a tight game. And this is another tight showing here, and so far doing a decent job of hitting them.
McDonald's lucky to catch that. And for Ose Owusu, and FDU turns the pressure into 2 points.
Oh, what a pass. McDonald now doing those little things to have her team chip away at the lead. 4-point game now. She's been doing everything for them.
5 seconds for Zachara Perkins. With one, slips in but missed the layup.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
It has been a rock fight a lot of the way. 2 games the offenses are going to want to forget about, but again, somebody's going home with a win. Pivot foot change there, so that's a travel. Rutgers looking for another November run, or another March run, that is, after being in the WNIT's Great 8. Nobody will remember in March whether this was a pretty win or an ugly win. Just will remember if it's a win. And Rutgers will get another look. Ivy, open look. Man, missed that. Even the easy ones for both teams haven't gone in.
Been that type of day.
Gerke for the lead. No. And a long rebound tracked down. How about Renninger? Of course! Ava Renninger puts FDU back in front.
Kaylee McDonald has 9 rebounds in this one. I'm going to have to look up the numbers on how many offensive rebounds she's gotten because she tracks them down and finds her teammate.
Offensive foul, Rutgers. 10 of the 15 points for Renninger have come in this second half. She has not missed, including those 2 threes. And the Knights have their first lead of the second half as Yassine Njai tips it away. Perkins running the floor, swerving through the lane to tie it up.
Nice job getting a stop on defense and then taking it all the way. Perkins keeping the ball in her hands to finish that lay.
Renninger, there's Bates to knock it out. Those two have been going at it all game long.
They have.
All the screens to get Renninger open. Now a long 2. She's on fire. Whew. Has not missed in the second half. Ava Renninger putting the team on her back. Where does Rutgers turn for a bucket? Perkins with the hot hands today. And back in for 22. And Njai gets fouled.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
And the foul count, certainly something to keep an eye on with under 5 left.
FDU looking for what would be one of the most impressive wins in the program's history as Perkins draws the foul. Meanwhile, Zachara Perkins at the line. Now, Rutgers has been good here today, 75%, although 1 of 4 after halftime. And 0 for 2. But a long rebound, Ivy, and a 3. It's good! Kayla Ivy, massive 3.
Much needed bucket. And Ivy has been quiet up until that point, hitting a big 3 after the free throws miss. Wow.
And her first bucket since the first few minutes of this game. Renninger, mismatch. The answer! Woo. Ava Renninger silences the crowd.
How about that confidence? Picks up a foul on the other end.
Especially with Nene Njai shooting those free throws. Quiet game for Njai, coming off the career high and efficient 24 the other day in the win over Rhode Island. 9 points this time around, and 2 of 7 from the field.
Yeah, it just really seemed like those charges she picked up early in the game kind of took her out of it. You know, once you pick up a couple of those, you're second guessing yourself going to the basket, thinking you're going to pick up another cheap foul. But still, in double digits here, it's a good sign.
So Rutgers leads again, 9 lead changes and 9 more ties. Renninger off the cross, can't bank it home, and a rebound for Nene Njai. Ivy on the run, pull up, and knock down. You can always turn to her for buckets down the stretch. They're looking for an upset here, and they're not counting themselves out yet, even down 4. Renninger with Njai. Tries to kick it. Perkins got a hand on it. 1 to shoot. Gerke in time. Almost went down.
Oof, that was close.
And smart decision from the 6th-year senior point guard to pull this out and use some clock. Off the screen. She hits another. From ice cold to on fire. Kayla Ivy taking charge.
Once again from the same spot. Gets caught up on the screen and then pulls up right in the forward space for mid-range.
Turnover. FDU shows its own press. And Rutgers gets through it with a 3-on-1. Bates looking to pull this out. And Coquise Washington will take time. All the momentum for the home team, trying to close out one of the longest homestands they've ever had to open a season. 5 straight here. Perkins for 3. That's cash! Largest lead of the game for the Scarlet Knights.
Really nice job out of the timeout execution. Coaches love this when you do exactly what the play entails. Njai drawing 2 defenders and Perkins coming over to hit the big shot off of the field.
FDU needs something. Osei-Owusu, scoop shot, that's not it. And final 100 seconds left of this game. FDU gave Rutgers everything and more today. This is a team that is out of the NEC. Same conference as schools like Chicago State and Mercyhurst. As Leicester lays it home. Difference is 11. That's going to take something monumental from FDU now. And another timeout, Steph Gately. It's a full timeout. Out of the timeout, under 75 seconds. Rutgers by 11. Around for Renninger and another 3 that won't go this time. Offensive board FDU. Renninger. Hot potato finds McDonald's. And Ivy's got it. And that'll just about do it. Again, I was starting to state about FDU. I mean, this is... It looks like we've got time called. And Kayla Ivy, who was 1 for her first 10, has been at the center of it all. 10 points, 6 rebounds for the point guard. Zachara Perkins, big buckets late, team high 15. Njai 10 points of her own. She's going to take this shot. Comes up short and a rebound for Renninger. With shot clock off in under 20 seconds now. McDonald's to the rim, rolls it in, and difference is 9. And a whistle down on the baseline. We have a foul first or a turnover, timeout. That is a timeout. In for Perkins, and FDU will give the foul. And first free throw is good for Zachara Perkins, who today has found a new career high with 16 points. And well-deserved. When Ivy was cold, Njai wasn't having her best game. It was Zachara Perkins who had some big second-half buckets to keep Rutgers in the game even at some points. When FDU would score, Perkins would respond right back. So she's got a career-high 17. Johnson. And Rutgers commits the foul, actually. And that'll be the only time Rutgers will leave central New Jersey before Christmas. Only other road game between now and Christmas is at Princeton, 20 minutes down the road. So see if Rutgers can go down there, add a nice win to its resume. And we got a timeout, Rutgers, 2 seconds left. So all they got to do is throw it in, and fittingly it's Zachara Perkins who will hold it till the final horn. Career game for Perkins, 17 points, one of 4 starters in double figures, and Rutgers survives FDU on Sunday, 59-49.
Hey, a win is a win, Dom.